Alright, I'm on hole number 8 of the Monster Marsh tournament. I'm in the opening round of the rookie division, hole number 8. Let's go to Golf Clash Notebook and look at hole number 8, which is hole number 8. Alright. I'm bringing a Guardian to this hole. I'm bringing a Guardian to this party because I have one in my bag. I got it in the golden shot. This is how much on some of these holes, how much a one club, even a level 1, can change how you can play the game. I'm going to bring a Navigator just because it'll cut the wind down. Yeah, I'll bring a Marlin because I'll add a lot of them. And if you have one of your bags, like if you're in a clan that has multiple bags and you have a utility bag that you can get stuff done with, you know, like if you get on, you could have the Guardian in there. So if you get on a hole and you go, man, I'm going to need my Guardian on this hole, it would be nice to have a Guardian on this hole. That could be what wins it. You can take that bag, and that Guardian's not going to hurt you when you go to shootouts, even though it's level 1. The second that it gets to the point where it's got 2.1 ball guide, and you can see where that second bounce goes, that's definitely a club that you want to have as in your utility bag. And it might be at that point setting up a bag just around that club. Okay, I got plenty of room. Max. Okay, see where my orange ring is? My orange ring is wedged on the fairway. It's not touching the rough and it's not touching the fringe. Start in that area, it's 3.8, it's 2.0 per ring, so I'm going to do about a 2-ring pull. Hitting it great to the right, 1 ring. Great to the right, 1 ring. So that type of shot right there is not possible if you don't have a Guardian. And if you can get a Guardian at level 1, that's why, and I'll tell you, that Guardian gets nothing but better with shots like that because it starts to pick up stuff. It gets that 2.1 ball guide. It starts getting stuff on there, and you'll be able to do that shot better. That's a very viable area, and that's a guaranteed birdie on a par 3 instead of trying to do the bounce over. The thing is that in a tournament, maybe the bounce over is better because you have a better shot of rolling it up to the cup and getting a hole-in-one. But if you land on this hole-in-one play, this is a great hole for a Guardian. That's why, like in my normal day-to-day bag, just out there, I've got an extra mile on a Guardian. Guardian's got good distance too, but it doesn't have a lot of topspin, so you're not going to get any more distance than what it has. It gets a little as it goes up. Even when it's maxed out, I think it's only like 3.5 bars of topspin. But that one club can change your bag. You can start working on it and use it on those holes and have it in there. I think what happens is people get a bag of a bag of clubs. And they get married to their number 1 bag. You have those other bags in there for a reason, and you need to be able to switch them up. One of my teammates, Mike D, and I were talking, and if you get a maxed out rock, when you get to the point where you have a maxed out rock, I know, like going up, if you're trying to go up the scales, everybody's looking for the APOC, and they're looking for a higher than level 5 Thor's hammer, but if you get a maxed out rock, that's an awesome club. That's definitely one of the best drivers in the game, a maxed out rock. They were right at. And see, this is why the Guardian's not going to hurt you in a shootout, because once again, it's a backspin club. I'm going to be 1 ring off there. 3.9, it's 2.0 per ring. So I'll make a 2-ring adjustment. Isn't it great to the right? Everything today is great to the right. Great to the right! And that's what you can do with the Guardian. You can get it that close. You can practice those shots. When you come here, I know that there's probably a little bit of a wind adjustment. If we were doing tournament stuff, there's adjustments that you can make. But you can start off, pick a spot like that down there, and if you carry a guardian in your bag on a regular basis, even at level 1, you can start off in that spot, and you know every time you get to this hole, you're going to be that, you're always a perfect ring off. I spot play a lot. I follow that rule of always try and be like on any side 2 rings off. And a shot like that where you're moving forward, you gave yourself, you're not going to error backwards if you're in the center. You're only going to error to the left or the right, which is going to affect your forward momentum, but you're not going to error by short shooting it. So being 1 ring on the bottom, so my ball guide says I was going to come right here, and only being 1 ring away from the rough instead of 2 on this side, there's, like, in my mind, there's 0 risk unless it doesn't carry as far as it's supposed to. And the first time that you end up in the rough there, you'd know that you'd have to work yourself back out to 2 rings off. But that's an absolutely safe shot unless that one scenario doesn't happen. But you're 2 rings off on everything else, and you're going straight at the cup. You're always going to be close if you have a guardian in your bag. At level 1, it'll change your bag. You'll set up a bag for it. All right, that was hole number 8 of the Monster Marsh tournament and the opening round of the rookie division. Thanks for watching.